Hello everybody, and how is everybody doing tonight? It is nice to see you guys. Hold on just one second. How is everybody doing tonight onto this lovely evening? All right. Here we go. I'm going to give out a list in just one brief moment. Let me just do this such as I've got some beautiful red rose incense going for us tonight. Hello, everybody. Hello to Friendly Frog. Hello to Juanson. Hello to Lil Stab Baby, I believe. Nice to see you. Hello to Siren, sweetie. Hold on just a second. Hello to MZ. Let me just do this like that, and here we go. All right, let me go on through PayPal just one moment. Hello to my Z Yang, hello to DM, and hello to my beautiful Mary. Hello to John. Hello to everybody who has joined us tonight. How is everybody doing? So just one second. Let me just go over here like that. And I'm going to give the list as for tonight. All right, so here we go. All right. We have Patricia over here. Patricia is good. I have MZ. So just one brief moment. I'm just going to move this little incense so it can blow. It's over here. We have MZ. We have Sierra. Kristen, you're going to be into a private, my love. And I'm going to move on forward after into the live streaming where we have Z. We have DM, we have Mary, Hocus Focus, and we have Siren. Lovely to see all you beautiful souls tonight. So here's the list as I see it. Starting on off over here with Z is first, DM is following on out. After Z and DM, I'm going to see Sierra, followed out by MZ. Then I have Mary, I also have Hocus Focus, and I have Siren. So the list is Z, DM, and then I have Sierra, followed out by MZ, Mary, Hocus Focus, and Siren. It is nice to see you guys, sweetie. How does S feel about you guys? I've got you, my sweet love. So here we go. If anybody needs any timestamp, please let us know. Absolutely, my beautiful Siren, you shall have a timestamp, my sweet love. If Hocus Focus needs one, Mary, I know you're going to be here, sweetie. DM, if you want to post your question, my sweet love, please do post away. You are right after Z. Z, you are here. How are you doing, my love? And hello, Mimi. Nice to see you too, sweetie. All right, so here we go for our beautiful Z. A reading for December. Love, work, family, friends. What can you expect and look forward to watch out for? Let's go ahead with it. All right, it is lovely to see everybody. Thank you for your patience. Here we go. You donated yesterday. I did your reading yesterday, my beautiful Mimi. I certainly did, my sweet love. Let me just go and see if, you know, who's to say? Maybe I did not. Did you send it when we were close, my beautiful Mimi? Oh, no. You sent this when we were close. Okay, Mimi. Mimi, you're going to be right after DM. Okay, so just give me a few moments, my beautiful Mimi. I'm with Z, DM, and I'm going to come and see you. I see you sent this, I think, when we were closed yesterday is what happened. I've got you, love. Hello, Zoe. Nice to see you, sweetie. It is nice to see you, my love. Welcome to the live tonight. So here we go. Yeah, I see that. I see that, my love. Okay, I've got you, sweetie. So thank you for letting me know. You are going to be after DM. So you're going to be coming on up in the following, let's say, 5 minutes, my sweet love. So don't go too far, okay? So, sweetie, here we go. What do I have for Z? Getting over here, yes. Love, work, family, and friends. What can you expect and what you need to work? Well, what do you need to look forward towards? What I can see at this moment is that I see a lot of achievement. I see a lot of victory, but I see a lot of that happening, but more in regards to work. That I feel as though it's going quite well. Friendships, it's good. We're going back. We're seeing back some memories. You're seeing some family. You're seeing some friends. For that, I don't have any problems whatsoever. I feel as though you're more down to earth than you have ever been. I feel like you're more resourceful. I feel like you're more centered towards yourself. Something I feel as though you do need to work on a little bit could be actually helping or asking for help coming from others. That could be something that could be important for you, my love. I feel as though we don't necessarily always look for help from others, and that could a little bit hinder us. What's going to be important in work is to work in teams, work with other people, try to have collaborations, try to understand each other, try to communicate. It's really going to help everything all together. So any extra money coming on in? Not really. Work, I'm going to say stagnant. Love, I don't see anything. So I'm going to say in love, I don't see any movement. Friends and family, you're definitely having some gatherings and things seem to be going quite well. What I feel like it's really important for you, like I said, to actually ask for help, to ask for anything that you need. It doesn't matter if it's help. It doesn't matter if it's advice. It doesn't really matter what it is. If you need something, I kind of need you to a little bit ask for it, my sweet love. Well, let me go and see over here. Thank you, my dear Juanson, sweet love, and thank you, Mimi. All right, let's continue on and let's go and see what we've got. I'm getting over here the Knight. You're very ambitious. You have a lot of action. You have a lot of orientation. You know what you want. You know how you're moving on forward. For some kind of reason over here, I do feel as though somebody is going to be stubborn around you. There is a man who is stubborn around you. Not really wanting to change anything, not really wanting to make any type of movements whatsoever. So something seems to be a little bit complicated. Thank you so very much, my dear TP. I appreciate it, my sweet love. I'm seeing over here that it's going to be important for you. As I said, work together, collaborate, because there could be a loss of an opportunity if you don't do so. So it's going to be important to plan whatever it is that you want to do. So I'm basically going to have to say over here, my sweetie, I'm going to give you an angel message, but love, it's stagnant. Family, friends, it's good. Work, what I need you to do is work with other people, stay open, keep the communication open. I feel as though something good could be happening towards you, but probably not this year. It's probably going to be happening a little bit more next year and not this year. So it's going to be important over here to... I'm basically going to have to say it's going to be important to keep yourself open to different possibilities that are going to be coming towards you. But I feel like these possibilities are actually happening more to the beginning of the new year. So maybe more around January, maybe more around January and February, my sweet love. Yeah, it's still Kay. Kay's stubborn as heck and Kay is still around. It is Kay, sweetie. It is. It takes a little while to take somebody else's energy away. It does. It takes a certain amount of time, my sweet love. I know it's not ultimately what we want. I know it's not ultimately the way that we want things to be going, but I still feel like the energy is there, but I feel like we're stagnant. I don't feel like we want to move. I don't feel like we want to change anything. The fact we don't want to move, the fact we don't want to change anything just kind of makes things a little bit more complicated and it really just keeps things being a little bit stagnant, if you will. Over here with 1122, your angels are telling you that you're into personal growth, my sweet love. Spiritual development. Focus onto the positive changes that are occurring due to your efforts because you've been doing so many efforts. Then you need to expand your horizons and you need to permit yourself to try something new. There are so many different positive shifts that are out there in store for you. So the world around you is changing in favor of your beautiful intentions. But in order for the world to change towards your intentions, you gotta have those beautiful intentions. and work towards them. So my beautiful Z, what I will say is beautiful, good movements are coming towards you, but it's going to be really important to focus onto them, to work upon them so you can go and get what you need. Okay, my sweet love. So don't give up. You're into a good place. You're into a space where things are moving, where things are going well, but you need to not let go. Continue working really, really strong, and beautiful things are going to be coming towards you. I promise you, sweetie. So do not give up, my love. I don't necessarily see, like, I don't see any reconciliation between you and Kay. I don't really see anything in love. I just kind of feel like it's a continuity. If there's anything else I can do for you, please do let me know. Okay, my sweet one? Let me go and see. Do I have DM? Is DM here with us? DM is not here, but maybe DM posted like a while ago before we started. Could that be? How you doing, John, today, by the way, sweetie? How are you doing, love? Are you feeling better? Are you feeling less frustrated? Oh, there you go. You're excited. You mean Paul and Tim and having something to eat at Gloria? Yes, you are. Oh, please send me some pictures if you've got some. I'm going to be excited about that. Okay, so, oh, my beautiful. I'm sending you so much love. You've got this, Z. You're into a world of transformations, of changes, and nothing is going to stop you onto your way. You've got this, my love. A DM is going to be on the wild card. So once in DM is wild card. Moving on forward to Mimi. After Mimi, I've got Sierra, MZ, and Mary. So DM is wild at this moment. Okay, my sweet love. Mimi, this is for you, sweetie. So what is going on? What is your status into Brian's heart, right? A colleague, a friend, a lover, or just somebody with benefits? Let's go see. He's cold to you, right? Last year you thought, okay, let me just go and read this. And you fell back to him again, right? Why does he always have to do this to you, right? And then now again. Okay, well, let me go and see what your status is altogether. Okay, my love? Here we go for our beautiful Mimi. Again, Sierra is next. I will be leaving a timestamp for the following readings. So Sierra, MZ, and Mary. Okay, my love, what is really going on, right? Nine of Swords. Sweetie, you're a complicated love situation is what I'm going to say. You're like all different kind of things at the same time. You're like an impossible love. You're somebody that we love, somebody that we want to be with, but somebody that we don't feel like we're meant to be with at this moment. Somebody that we feel we cannot give what we want at this moment, neither. Therefore, we need to explore. We need to see other things altogether. So what I'm basically going to say for you over here, my sweet love, is the following. I feel as though what you guys have, okay, for the moment, I'm going to say you're friends with benefits, but you're friends with benefits with a little extra something. You can have sometimes just friends with benefits. That's all we want is socks. That's it. That's all. But sometimes we've got those friends with benefits who have emotions. There's love and there's tension and there's wants and there's desires, but we kind of keep it a little bit in denial. We don't really want to necessarily be talking about it, because if we talk about it, then we have to kind of give on in, but we're not ready to give on in. So we kind of just keep it within and we try to kind of navigate as it is. But to answer your main question, I'm going to say, what are you truly? Well, I'm going to say you're a friend with benefits, but you've got like a plus sign at the end, because we do have some love. We do have some desire. We do have a lot of wants towards you that don't fall into the category of friends with benefits. You're definitely not a colleague, and you're definitely not a friend, and you're not falling into the lover category neither. So you're really a friend with benefits, but with extra affection, let me put it that way, with a bonus. Do we ultimately want, or do we ultimately believe that we could be meant to be together? Yes. This is why we keep coming on back. This is why we keep having this connection. over and over and over and over and over again. Sometimes I just kind of feel like we're a little bit battling it. We don't really even know why. We don't know why. It's just something within us that is just kind of stopping us a little bit. But we know that we should not stop. But we end up stopping. We end up just kind of falling into the same exact patterns. And it's difficult to get out of the pattern. It's difficult to get out of that cycle. So my love, once, I'm not going to promise anything towards you, sweetie. I feel like we've got the wants, we've got the desires, but we're ultimately a little bit confused. We want to be with you, but we want to explore with other people at the same time, which does not allow us to be with you and to commit with you. Therefore, we have to keep friends with benefits, but with all those hidden feelings within. Are you going to be receiving a text message or something of the such? You could possibly very well be receiving a text message from him into the following weeks. Like, if he changes his mind, you cannot. So I'm going to say the best thing for you, sweetie, because I love you and I don't want you to hold on to something that is complicated, something that's a little bit insecure or unsure. Into these type of relationships, sweetie, you are best to try to forgive. Oh, well, not forgive. Try to forget and move on forward. Whatever happens, happens. If he ends up, contacting you and you're still free, fantastic. Let's go for it. If he ends up contacting you and you fell in love with somebody else and you forgot about him, well then, good for you. You've got somebody who's already there for you, who loves you and who wants to be with you. So my best advice for you is don't necessarily hold on because he's too unpredictable. He's too impulsive. He changes his mind way too often. And when you change your mind too often, it doesn't denote a 100% I am yours forever. I love you and I just want to be with you forever. It denotes that we have those ups and we have those downs, which he has actually showed to you a few times. You've had these fluctuations. So stop bringing yourself pain, my sweet love. I say try to cut the cords as most as you possibly can. Move on forward. Go on to dating sites. Go meet different people. Change your vibes. Do new things. Make yourself happy. Do things for you. Whatever happens, happens. If he pops on through, he pops on through. But to answer your question, he does love you. He does care for you much more than just a friends with benefit. But I can definitely not tell you that he is going to be contacting you within the following weeks. It is complicated, it is, sweetie. Can you PayPal and be next? You can, my beautiful Kristen, but I do have your private reading too, sweetie. If you want to PayPal, you can go ahead with it, Kristen. I'll answer you right away. Otherwise, I will most likely do your private later, depending on what time we finish the live. Otherwise, I'll do it tomorrow. I don't believe it's because he's 10 years younger. I believe it's just because he's not ready, Mimi. He's just not ready, my sweet love. Oh, you did, my beautiful DM. Where are you, sweet love? Does anybody see DM's questions that I don't see DM's questions? And poor DM has posted already twice. DM, are there any swear words or any sexual words into what you wrote? That I can't see anything, my sweet love. I don't know. Sometimes there are glitches into the system, sweetie. Maybe, I don't know. Yes, absolutely, sweetie. Let me go see. So, Kristen, if you do want to post right away, not a problem. I will answer you right away. Otherwise, I'll try to do your reading tonight if I don't finish too late. Okay, sweet love? As for my dear DM, yeah, you don't see them neither, right? And you just see donation, but everything is blank. That is so weird. Okay, Mimi, I'm going to give you some messages. Just give me one brief moment. I'm just going to give to DM because there's definitely some issues on to DM side because nobody can actually see what you're writing, sweetie. But we can see what you're writing, but we don't see your actual questions. So hold on. Oh, there you go. Maybe just copy and paste and send that on out to my email, sweetie. For sure, I'll get it into my email, my love. And that's it, right? Yeah, the super chat is blank, but there's nothing into the chat neither. It's kind of interesting. It happens sometimes. I'm so sorry, DM. It's rare that it happens, but it does. All right, Mimi, let me give you some messages. I know, it's very PG here. Unless you actually go onto the YouTube page, then you don't get always all that PG. I mean, he will text you. I said he could text you anytime soon. I'm not going to give you any specific dates. What I'm going to say is he could be texting you within, oh gosh, he could be texting you within the following 4 to 5 weeks. Like he could wait to January or February. I don't actually want to give you a date because he's way too impulsive and he just kind of goes up and down. At this moment, I don't feel as though he necessarily has a plan to text right away, so I'll say no. But I know that his energy can change something like crazy, which is why I'm saying it could really, really change Mimi. Mimi, messages. Here we go. I am worried that it might be too late to make things right between us. Let's follow that beautiful divine timing. I don't know. It's weird, DM. I know you're not the type of person who puts swear words, and you're not the type of person who talks about sexual things neither. Sometimes it's just weird, my love. Maybe just copy and paste it, send it to my email. For sure, I'll get it. Okay, well, there you go. I've got you. I've got you, DM. Okay, you're next, sweetie. I've got you now. Trust your intuition, my beautiful. I am pretending to be happy and that all is fine, but I'm absolutely quite miserable without you. No one has ever made me feel the way that you do. You are absolutely irreplaceable. And I want you to know that I've never meant to hurt you. I know, right, Watson? There you go. Pata, like magician. I know, seriously. All right, my beautiful Mimi, you've got this, my sweet love. Let's go see our beautiful DM. And here we go for DM. And I'm going to go and see what's happening into PayPal after. See what's going on. If Kristen has made an appearance, and she has. I do have you. I'm going to answer DM, and you're right next, my sweet love. So is there anything that you need to be looking out for towards? Yes or no, DM? Kristen is next, followed out by Sierra and MZ. So my beautiful, not my beautiful Kristen, but my dear DM, sweet love, I'm so sorry for the technical difficulties, sweetie. What is happening? Anything you need to look out for? You need to look out for people who are going to be manipulating you, sweetie. You always have some people that are toxic around you, and it's like you can't quite get rid of them. It's like they're always a little bit there. They're so difficult to get rid of. I'm seeing some manipulation. I'm seeing that you're realizing that there could be some self-deception somewhere. And I just kind of feel like you're always a little bit ready for battle, but you don't really want to have battle. I kind of feel like you're tired about it. If you could just walk away, you would walk away. Okay. The good thing I'm going to say is financial stability. I feel as though you're focused. I feel like your job is secure. I feel as though everything is good within that. I feel like you're completely protected financially speaking. Things are good. There are no changes whatsoever. But I am going to say that I do need you to be careful for somebody who is manipulating you or who could try to manipulate you. Whoever it seems to be a man. So be very, very careful about that. I'm also going to have to say, I'm not going to say it's necessarily coming on through, but you could have some bad news coming your way, sweetie. So I don't quite know what the bad news is. It's not quite all that secure, but you could have some type of bad news coming towards you. It could have to do with a person who is actually trying to manipulate you, my love. My beautiful Kristen, it is you, sweetie. Why is your picture black, Kristen? What happened to you, sweetie? No, I'm talking with the Kristen with a picture. Yes, Kristen with a beautiful picture is what I'm seeing. I believe. Wait, let me go see. Now you guys have got me confused. I've got Kristen S. Who's going to be on up next. The same one that I have a PayPal for a private tonight. I know, sweetie. I know. I'm almost confused myself now, sweet Lord. Okay, I'm talking about Kristen S. Kristen S, my sweet love. Yeah, you're confused too, right? Yeah, I think we're all confused now. Oh my God, what are we gonna do? Too many Kristens into the house tonight. Um, yeah, I know, Kristen, you're the one who's next, sweetie. Um, so here we go, my love. My beautiful DM. I'm gonna say be very, very careful. Okay. I'm seeing over here that somebody is being dishonest with you. There seems to be some injustice altogether, and somebody is simply not taking accountability. You're also going to be having somewhat of a milestone that's coming upon. It's going to seem like it's a little bit shaky, like you're a little bit unsure about it, but I say move on forward with it because it's going to end up being a good accomplishment, my love. Hello, Maria, sweet love. It is lovely to see you, sweetie. My dear, beautiful DM, if there's absolutely anything else I can do for you, please let me know. Write it into the chat and I will answer you. And again, I'm a million times sorry for all the difficulties that you had posting your question, my sweet love. Kristen S. Yes, my beautiful Kristen, who's got to go to work, okay? Here we go. This is for you, sweetie. So we're going to put a timestamp for Kristen who has to go to work. Kristen S. Here we go, my sweet love. And timestamp is going to be at 26 minutes, 30 seconds. 26:30. Sierra is next. And you're pulling up to work. Oh my God, the pressure you keep putting on to me, Kristen. Stop it. Stop it. What is going to happen between you and Robbie? That true came out. What is going to happen between you and Robbie? That true came out. Will we be stronger or come apart? Let's go and see, sweetie. What's going to be happening with that? Here we go for Kristen. Kristen, who was pulling up at work, putting pressure upon me. Oh my God, this is not Romancefull Tarot. It is Romancefull Stress Tarot is what it is. It's Romancefull Pressure Tarot. All right, here we go. Answers on demand, my sweet love. Harsh, cold truth, blunt, kind of outspoken. New ideas, new thinking. We do have some ambition, absolutely. I kind of feel like we're a little bit. We've got movement, but do we have good movement? I'm going to say no. Is it going to end up actually coming apart? I will say yes, sweetie. I feel like we've got good intentions. I feel like things have been said. Things have kind of come on out. And I feel like we're actually, I feel like there's going to be a deviation. I feel like things have come on out. We kind of have a little bit of ambition. We think about things. We think maybe something could be good. But something is going to be happening that's going to just kind of take you guys off route. And you're going to end back up into a place where it's complicated. And you're both going to end up taking your own ways. So I'm basically going to have to say over here, sweetie, as you're pulling up for work, I'm going to say come apart, my sweet love. Have yourself a lovely time at work, sweetie. Have yourself a lovely evening, sweet love. Yes. You wrote Robbie. You wrote Robbie, sweetie. What is going to happen between you and Robbie? Okay, hold on. Okay, sweetie. I was going to say, who the heck is Robbie? I did not know no Robbie. That's it. No, Kristen S., you're not at work. No, this is not for you, sweetie. This is for Kristen. Yeah, Hunter, not Robbie. But yeah, I know, you're confused now, right? Okay, so here we go. For Kristen S., what's going to happen between you and Robbie? And are you guys going to become stronger or come apart? I know you're the one who has to go to work. That's you with Robbie. Well, I don't have your PayPal, Kristen. My other Kristen, I don't have your PayPal, my sweet love. I don't have anything, sweetie. I don't. So I guess I am confused. So my beautiful Kristen S., my other Kristen, I don't have your PayPal. I've got nothing, my sweet love. I can't answer you. I don't even have your question, sweetie. No, it didn't resonate. It was not yours. It was Kristen S. This is what I was saying. Kristen S., this is your reading. Between you and Robbie, what's going to be happening? I kind of feel like you guys are going to be coming apart, my sweet love, is what I can see from this one, sweet love. As for my other Kristen who's pulling up for work, I don't got your PayPal, sweet love. I don't have no super chat. I don't have no questions. I've got nothing, sweetie. I just did. Let me refresh it again and go and see, okay? All right. Well, my beautiful Kristen S., that is what I have to say towards that one. Oh my gosh. Oh, sweet Lord. Okay. Hold on. Did you appear? Ah, Kristen P. I've got you, Kristen. I've got you, Kristen P. You just appeared. So what do you want to know, Kristen P? I know, honestly, seriously. Oh, I kid you not. Yeah, I've got you now. So, Kristen, you want to know about you and Hunter, right? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Juanson. Honestly, this is crazy. So, okay, let me go back up and see, Kristen. Yeah, and you're going to work and you want to know... you want to know what's going to be happening between you and Hunter is what you want to know, right? That's your question. What's going to be happening between you and Hunter? Let me go and see. So for you, my beautiful Kristen S., sweetie. I know, I kid you not. So I'm with Kristen P. Kristen S. How is Hunter feeling and thinking? Kristen P. Are you good, my love? Are you good, sweetie? Yes. So Kristen P. Kristen S. I answered you. All is good, sweet love. I unfortunately feel as though there's going to be somewhat of a letting on go. I feel like you're going to be a little bit pulling apart, my sweet love. And as for our other Kristen, yeah, Kristen P. Let's go see. I know, seriously, Juanson, don't get crazy on me. How is Hunter feeling and thinking about you? Oh my God. Okay, so, he's moving on, sweetie. He's moving on. He kind of feels as though everything has become a little bit too much, I'm going to say domination, too much domineering going on. And I feel as though he's refusing to actually consider to see somebody else's point of view. He feels as though sometimes you've been a little bit too blunt, a little bit too outspoken, and ultimately he just doesn't really know what to do, so he's going to decide to do absolutely nothing. He's into a place right now where he's into a lot of mental conflict. He feels as though things have been complicated, didn't really know what to do, how to move on forward, but he just feels a little bit too much pressure, so he's still staying, if you will, into his place where he is stagnant, where nothing is really happening. He's not trying to contact. He's not trying to reach out. Everything is just the way that it is. Oh, Hanson, don't do that. Don't do that, sweetie. Yes, absolutely. Oh, you don't have to, my beautiful Kristen. All is good, sweet love. I just need to know if you're Kristen P or if you're Kristen S. Yes. Well, it was not necessarily a confused spirit. The message was what it was. It was good, but the actual person, it was not going out to the right person. Yes, that was really going out to our other Kristen. As for you, my sweet love, this is what I can see. I can definitely pull you out some messages, my love. And here we go for some messages. Oh, geez, hold on. Just 1 second. Whew. ended up knocking down my incense, and voila. So, messages for you. Hi, Dawn. Nice to see you, sweetie. Hello, my beautiful Susan. Nice to see you too, my love. Messages for our sweet one. Here we go. For our dear, beautiful Kristen, who has to go to work. I'm just specifying now. Okay. Sweet love. I have made a lot of wrong choices into my life. I want you to know that you have the most beautiful soul. I have let my fears get the very best of me. I've fallen for you so hard that sometimes hard actually just kind of hurts. I catch myself wondering what you're doing. Whenever I see a message from you, it just kind of makes my heart take a leap. I wonder if you think about me as much as I think about you. How are you doing, Dawn, sweetie? My beautiful Kristen. Hello, Be Wise. Nice to see you. I'm going to say enjoy. I hope he grows up too, sweetie. I hope he does. He needs to grow up, honestly. Have yourself a lovely time at work, sweetie. Let's go see our beautiful Sierra. So new timestamp, brand new name, brand new person, Sierra. Mary, you are on up next. Hello, happiness. Nice to see you, love. So, hold on. Let me just go do this, such as, and we're going to go and see Sierra. Now that was complicated, wasn't it? Now that everything is demystified, we're good to go. Okay, so Sierra. MZ's next, followed out by Mary, Hocus Focus, Siren, TP, and Maria. So a reading, absolutely, my sweet love. So we are going to be having over here a timestamp, please, at 38 minutes for Sierra. Thank you, my beautiful Mary, my love. I know he was stressful, Kristen. I know, sweetie. Sending you much love, my beautiful. What is that? A turkey with no wings for 99 cents? I don't even know what that is. Oh, we are, Juanson. That was crazy, wasn't it? Honestly. Okay, so Sierra at 38 minutes, my sweet love. I love the fact that you've got a different name. A reading, you can. And you say love notes. Absolutely. He texted you today to say that his ex, okay. His ex prior to me said that you were with her uncle, which you're not. Well, that is so weird. I mean, why would that even change anything for him, Sierra? What does he care? Even if you were with somebody else, even if it was, I don't see what it changes. I could see that he could be annoyed. I can see the whole deal, but I don't see how it's any of his business, quite frankly. But okay, Sierra, let's go and demystify this together, sweet love. Okay, hold on. Let me just, okay, do this, and ooh la la. Let me light back up our incense that, I don't know, into my craziness, I flew it onto the floor. I kid you not. I knocked it. Okay, hold on. Okay. So, we are back in goodness. So, all right, sweet love, here we go. Sierra. Let's start with the first love notes. let's go like that. Okay. Number one, for the number one, okay, the first one you asked for, the JM. JM, I feel magnetically drawn to you. You are all that I have ever truly wanted. I feel so lost without you, but I'm kind of scared to actually tell you that. I'm sorry, I don't always quite know how to express my feelings towards you. I am aware of my feelings, but I don't quite know how to act upon them. I'm still hopeful that we can make things work. I'm just not quite ready to make things happen. I am aware that we are so connected. I love you, but I'm scared of the depth of it all. Let's go and see. Let me do this. Let's go see JH. I've been feeling in the dark without you into my life. Nothing is ever going to change my love for you because I believe that you are the one. I couldn't give you the love because my cup was a little bit actually quite empty. I am aware that sometimes I might create chaos into your life. I know that you deserve the best. I don't always know if I'm able to offer that to you. I know that we are connected heart to heart no matter what happens. I want you to know from my highest self, being with you is what I truly do want. A note from the ex-husband, right? What's going on with that? I'm actually going to go and see, if you don't mind, before I do notes, I'm actually going to go and pick out some tarot cards, okay? Because, I don't know. The notes will give us some information, but I feel as though the tarot is going to give us a little bit more about what he's feeling about the whole thing. This is it. He kind of feels as though if you've actually moved on forward, so you took your beautiful energy, your beautiful self, which he does still believe you're absolutely gorgeous, and you moved it along to somebody that he does know, he just kind of feels as though maybe you're a little bit manipulating. Maybe you're doing this on purpose to try to get him back into his life. So he kind of feels a little bit of manipulation, and he just feels as though maybe you're trying to reach on out into some kind of a way. So this is what is happening with the ex. Be very careful with the ex. And as I said, even if you were the uncle, who cares? It would be your choice, right? You're no longer with him. It's no longer of his problems whatsoever. It is entirely up to you. That being said, let me go and give you some messages from him also. MZ is next, followed by Mary. MZ and Mary. Again, thank you everybody for your beautiful patience. When I think about our time together, it brings the most beautiful joy towards my heart. I allowed outside parties to interfere with our connection. Did this person ever cheat on you, sweetie? I permitted key differences to cause our separation. You have forever changed my life, but I am confident that sometime we will actually reunite together. I know that I'm responsible for the choices I have made in the past, but I really did wish that I would make better ones. I know that I am paying a heavy price for all my wrongs. And I want you to know that you are always loved. Never, ever, ever doubt it or never truly forget it. I don't really actually feel as though he's never forgotten about you. You might not be together anymore. You might have kind of turned page together, but I don't really feel as though he's never truly actually let go of you, sweet love. Sending you much love, my beautiful Sierra, sweetie. And moving on forward to our beautiful MZ. So MZ, my sweet love. Thank you, my beautiful Maria. I will be with you twice. You're going to be right after TP. And let me just go over here one moment. Here we go for MZ. Mary, my beautiful love. Mary and John, you're up next. Oh, I like that. I like to hear that. I do. Okay, MZ. Let's please put a timestamp for MZ at 45 minutes and 30 seconds. 45:30. Okay, my love, MZ. I'm liking this. You're feeling stronger. You're feeling more calm. But I kind of feel like at the same time, there's a lot of things into your life that are maybe settling a little bit more. So maybe it's a little bit less complicated. Maybe you're feeling less chaos. Maybe you're feeling like you're setting yourself down a little bit more. Absolutely. How is feeling about you today? Here we go. Up next, Mary, Hocus Focus, and Siren. I know Mary is here. Hocus Focus and Siren, please let us know if you're here. So Hocus Focus and Siren, please let us know if you are present. All right. All right, my beautiful. How is feeling about you today? I'm seeing we're wanting to nurture you. We're wanting to love you. We're wanting to have joy. We want to have satisfaction. We're wanting to be able to make decisions that we have not yet made because it is into the reverse position. We're looking for more wealth, more stability, more prosperity. We're looking into the long run within this relationship. But at the very same time, we do still hold on to a lot of deep regret for the ways that we have acted upon the past relationship that you guys have had. So I feel as though we're still a little bit kind of feeling bad for the way that we have treated or the way that we have dealt with different type of relationship issues and contacts. But we're hoping for the best. We're feeling stronger. We're feeling better. I feel as though our energy is really, really, really quite high. We're always into the hopes, always into the wants, and always into the beautiful transformations. It's exactly what it is that we need to actually move on forward. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. You got a lot of apples today. I love that. It almost sounds like you went apple picking, but I know it's not the apple picking season. Okay. Let me go and see over here. So, thoughts about you today. Let's go and see. Thoughts about you today, my sweet love. Oh, let's go like that. Thoughts about you today. We're still a little bit playing it small. I still feel like we do have some lack of foresight. We still have some delays. I feel as though we still do have a little bit of a weakness, but I feel as though we are moving on forward in the most beautiful way. I do have our Chariot. So a lot of love, a lot of desire, a lot of following on through with our feelings. This is what I can see. So his thoughts about you today is that, you know what, even though things are not necessarily moving at a very, very quick pace, he cannot blame you. He can only truly blame himself, because into this relationship, he feels like this time it's his turn to do something. He must do something. You have already done things a few times around. He doesn't necessarily believe that you're going to be doing it, and he believes that it's his turn to do it. He needs to own up. He needs to man up to what he wants, what he desires, and he needs to make things happen. So he knows that he is the only one who is going to be responsible to make something happen within this relationship, and he is building onto that beautiful courage. He realizes everything that you have done to the past. He realizes every single time that he has kind of shut you down, or things did not go well, or you guys did not meet up, whatever kind of silly things kind of went on upon that were not silly, but kind of seemed a little bit into his mind. He didn't actually realize that every single time that he says no to something, or that he's unavailable, that he's actually just creating an extra barrier. So I feel as though at this moment, he's actually realizing all the different type of barriers that he has kind of put on up, that he's a little bit leveled on up, that he no longer wants to have. He wants to be able to knock all those down. So I'm going to say good for you, sweetie. Let's let him knock down all those barriers. Let's let him come and knock at your door, my sweet love, because that's what we want. And let me give you some messages also, my sweet love. Mary, you are next. And I'm going to go and see if Hocus Focus and Siren are here. Hocus Focus and Siren, are you here, my sweet loves? I've got you, my beautiful Mary. Thank you so very much. Hocus Focus is here. Siren is not. Okay, perfect. So timestamp over here. Hocus Focus, we're good. Perfect. So Hocus Focus, you're going to be right after our beautiful Mary, my love. All right, my dear over here, MZ, the distance between us is absolutely killing me. I know that I missed out onto somebody who was so good. I want you to know that I know that you accepted for me, for the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I can't always do the same. I want to fight for this connection. I just don't really know how. I'm seeking some more strength and I'm seeking some more courage. Hello, my beautiful Karima. How are you doing, my love? Sometimes I'm afraid that you might think that it's a little bit too late to actually turn things around and to make things right. Sending you much love, my sweet one. Let's go see our beautiful Mary. So Mary, Hocus Focus, Siren, TP, and Maria are going to be the following readings. So let's go see for Mary, sweetie. Mary is going to be at 50, let's say 52 minutes, 52 minutes. Okay, so you're thinking about renting a house. Okay. For Tim's mother and grandfather, so they can look after your dogs while you're into hotel, kind of organizing to buy the house, right? And would they actually be agreeable to this? Well, let me go and see. Oh, you can, my beautiful Karima. You can, sweet love. Not a problem, sweetie. Karima, if you want to, you can send it to my email also. I'll go and catch it up into my email. It's as you wish. If you want to actually send it to me into my email, when it's your turn, I will just, I will let you know. But into my email, at least, if you want to send it out right away, I'll already have it, sweetie. It's entirely up to you, but no problem, sweetie. Yeah, I'm going to check that on out. So, Karima, if you want to send me your questions to the email that I just sent you, it'll be perfect. I will be after Maria, I will be with you. So, in approximately 20 minutes. Other than that, you can wait until it's your turn to, I'll just call out your name and you can post your questions. Okay, my love? Not a problem, love. You can, my love. Just don't post them right away, okay, Karima? Because I have a couple people ahead of you. And the chat auto-deletes itself, so I'll end up losing your questions. If you do want to hang around or come back in 15, 20 minutes, then you'll be able to post them. It'll be no problem, sweetie. So my beautiful Mary, sweet love, yes, let's go and see. It's absolutely up to you. I'll let you know, my beautiful Karima, when it's your turn. And if you want to come back in about 15, 20 minutes, it'll be your turn. You can post your questions then, or you can always send them to my email. It's up to you, my love. So into the meanwhile, let's go see for our beautiful Mary. All right, not a problem. I'll see you soon, Karima. Thank you, my love. So you're thinking about renting a house for a month, right? What is going to be happening with that? Yes. Is that going to be okay? Is it going to be agreeable for everybody? And are the dogs actually going to be okay, right? How are things going with Dee, by the way, today? Are they a little bit better? Are they a little bit less stressful? How are things going on with us, sweeties? Let me know. So Hocus Focus, a Siren, TP, a Maria are next. Okay, so what do I have popping on up? Hmm. Okay. So, what I'm basically going to say for you over here, my sweetie, is the following. Can I get a timestamp for Mary? Yes. 55 minutes. 55 minutes, please, sweetie. Yes. All right. I'm glad that things are going well, sweetie. I'm going to say 55 minutes, my love. All right, John, I am glad, my sweetie, for you and your beautiful Mary that things are better. As far as this going to be a good plan, I actually say it's going to be a perfect plan. Are the dogs going to be stressed from what I can see? Absolutely not. I feel like they're going to be happy. I feel like they're going to be much better there than anywhere else, quite frankly. I feel like they're going to be well taken care of, even more than anywhere else. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith, sweetie. So I'm going to say for you, I have no problems whatsoever. My beautiful Mary and dear John, renting a house for a month, absolutely not a problem whatsoever. Are they going to be agreeable towards it? I'm definitely going to have to say yes also. I don't see a problem within the whole deal altogether. I feel like it's going to be good for the dogs. I feel like it's going to be good for the whole family. It's actually going to be really, really quite good also for Paul and Tim's mom and grandfather, because I feel like they're going to be together, they're going to have a good time, they're going to enjoy, it's going to be different, they're going to have different things doing. I just kind of feel as though it's going to take them out a little bit of their ordinary kind of a life, which is always kind of nice to just kind of step on out. I feel like this is going to allow them to step on out, to do something more, to do something stronger, to do something different, to do something that is fun, to do something that's important. At the same time, to try to go and give on in a little bit of help so that there could be beautiful movement, so you guys can move on forward, so you can find the house and everything is going to go quite smoothly. So yes, absolutely. Is it a good plan? I will say yes. And it's actually going to allow you to have more time to actually look for that other house, for that new house, while knowing that your dogs are completely secure and everything is going really, really quite well. So I'm definitely going to have to say yes. I have no problem with it whatsoever. I know that they're going to be completely willing to do it. And I know that your dog's not going to be stressed at all, my love. Exactly, sweetie. It's not going to be too far. It's going to be kind of close on by. Absolutely. Hello, Dan. Nice to see you, love. And that's it. I feel as though, they're not going to be as stressed. They're going to be comfortable all together. They're going to get to know each other into a different kind of environment at the same time. I'm going to say it's going to be absolutely perfect. I do not believe that I could have thought of that myself, sweetie. So I'm going to say good for you. I feel as though it is good. I feel as though it is strong. I feel like it's a good plan. It's good for everybody. It's going to bring a sense of importance also. It's going to bring a sense of family, of love, of unity, of helping, of collaboration for the grandparents who are actually going to be taking care of your dogs, sweetie. Oh my dear gosh, you're on fire, Maria. You are on fire, my sweet love. Ooh la 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 la. Okay, I'm going to put round 3 next to your name, sweetie. I'll be with you shortly, my love. Either that or you're completely stressed today, Maria. What is going on, sweetie? You're either completely stressed or you just have a whole lot of questions. So, love, yes, not a problem whatsoever. I know that you like to know a little bit what the cards and spirit has to say in regards to your connection. So let me just go and see that a little bit. Now that we know that everybody's going to be agreeable towards it. Now we know Hocus Pocus is here. Siren is not here. Okay. Spirit wants you to know. 4 of Cups, 3 of Cups, Queen of Wands, followed on out by the Tower. Okay. Spirit wants you to know it's going to be very important for everybody to stick together, to talk, to communicate. to not necessarily have any distractions around you guys, to be able to make those right answers, to be able to have the transformations that you're wanting. There's a lot of things that you're wanting. What I can see over here is that you need to be careful for D. D is actually being shown as the Tower. So be careful for D. He is your main enemy. He is the main person that you have to watch out for. And then, you know, once he's good, then you don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay? Good for you, Maria. Good. That's a long time. Good for you, sweetie. Oh, you can, my beautiful Mary, but I don't believe as though they're even wanting that. I don't feel as though it's important, sweetie. I'm glad you're having a good day, my dear. I'm glad. Because, I mean, D can't be all that nasty every single day now, right? He can't be that way. I know that yesterday he had a bad day because it was a bad day and he ended up making you guys pay for it. But point being, he can't be like that every single day. My beautiful Mary, I'm going to say they're not expecting any money. So if you want to, other than money, why don't you get them a gift, sweetie, instead of getting them money? Because I don't feel like they want money. I don't feel like they need money. I feel like a beautiful gift could be even good. I mean, may it be, I don't know, may it be flowers, maybe something for their house, may it be, I just kind of feel as though they're looking for something that's a little bit different. So, onto my book altogether, I'm going to say don't necessarily pay them. It's not something that they're looking forward to. It's not something that they necessarily want. So, no, I just say kind of let it be, sweetie. I'm going to say it could be anything. It could be like a housewarming kind of gift. It could be a beautiful little gift for their house. It could be flowers. It could be a piece of jewelry. It could be a watch. It could be even just, I don't know, sometime instead of giving them some money, maybe sending them to go see a show or a spectacle or something that they've been wanting to go see. Like tiny little things like this. They're not expecting anything, sweetie. They're not expecting anything. I just really feel as though a little bit of gratitude into some kind of way is going to be the best way altogether. As for your loves, they are loving you more and more every single day. I feel as though whenever they're not close to you, they are missing you. They are thinking about you. They are wanting to have an even stronger connection, my sweet love. I am seeing over here the star. Hopes, want, wishes, all together, looking towards the beautifulness of being together forever. Beautiful sun, beautiful clarity, Ace of Cups, happiness, and beautiful, strong beginnings. I'm going to say everybody is so excited about these beautiful meetings, and I'm excited for you guys. And let me give you some messages, my sweet love. Let me go and put this over here. And let's go to the messages. Hold on. All right. Please know that loving you is the most beautiful thing I have ever felt. You mean the world to me. I never thought that I could love so much until I actually met you. I am excited about our future together. I dream about you every single night. Sometimes I worry if I'm good enough for you. Please let me know if I ever hurt you or if you ever have any doubts. Please believe I will always be faithful and love you forever. Let me go and see about mom. Yes, about mother and grandfather. Mother is very nice, very silly, very funny, very approachable, very family oriented altogether. Granddad altogether is a little bit different. Granddad is very family oriented, but a little bit more locked into himself. Doesn't speak as much about his emotions, doesn't talk about it all that much, but a loving, quite, I'm going to say, sweet, loving individual. The more we get to know him, the better we love him, the more we understand him. I don't feel like neither one of them are completely complex altogether. Family, children, wives, babies, anything that has to do with family is their number one priority altogether. The grandfather is much into mechanics from what I can see, and the grandmother is into something that is more artsy, but I'm seeing like more musical for some reason. But very caring and very loving, my sweet love. Yes. I know, that's all they want, Mary. They don't really want anything else, which is why I'm saying if you're just kind of able to give them a little bit of a something, they're going to be super happy with that. They don't really want anything else, my love. I kind of feel like the fact that they are important, the fact that they're there, the fact that they are helping, it just kind of means the world to them. They don't really want anything else, which is why I'm saying if you just get them something of a thought, it could be, tickets to go to the movies or to the theater or flowers or restaurants, whatever it is. I don't feel like they really need all that much. I feel like what they want is recognition. I feel like they want to be invited over to your place when you're together and you're moving in together. I feel like they want to be part of the family, and that's all they really want. You can always count upon them, my sweet love. Let me know, my sweetie, if there's anything else I can find for you, okay? My beautiful Hocus Focus, sweet love. Hocus Focus, how does ask, and you did want a timestamp, so Hocus Focus at 107 and 20 seconds. Mary and John, let me know if there's anything else. So here we go. I need to know if TP is with us. Siren, TP, and Maria are on up next. So Hocus Focus, how does ask feel about you guys? Okay. And we're at 107 and 30 seconds. 107:30. A housewarming party. I definitely say go ahead with it, my beautiful Mary. And yes, yes, and yes, my sweet love. Why not? Have a beautiful housewarming party. I feel like it's going to be lovely. I feel like they're going to help you actually join on in with it, my beautiful Mary, and make it happen. They're going to absolutely adore it, sweetie. Yes, a million times all the way on through. Yes, for the house party. Go ahead with it, my love. Once you have moved on in, like a month later, have a beautiful housewarming party. Invite them on over. They're going to help you guys out, and it's going to be a beautiful occasion altogether, sweetie. Here we go for our beautiful Hocus Focus. Sweet love. Yeah, Juanson, we are with Hocus Focus to give you a list at this moment. Here we go. I have Hocus Focus, Siren, TP, Maria, Karima, and Susan. Okay, Hocus Focus, my love. How do we feel? How do we see this relationship all together? We're actually really, really quite down to earth, We don't really make any expectations. We don't really think about a million different kind of things. Some people, they think, okay, this is my relationship. I want to get married. I see each other at the altar. We're getting married. We're there. We can see the guests. We can see everything happening. We can see everything that kind of, follows on through. It's not his way of thinking. He sees things, but very, very grounded, one step at a time. So he wants to live every single moment as it is. He's not much for looking forward. He knows that when he looks forward, he sees you into his life, but he can't say all that much more. He's not looking all that far away. For him, into his life, it's every single day. What is happening? What is moving on forward? And what do I need to do to make the next day better? That's pretty much the way that he's looking at it. I can see that he's very grounded. I can see that he's holding on to you. I can see that he loves you, and that I feel as though he is not with you for anything that is sexual. I'm not going to say that it's not part of it, but he's not with you to take advantage of you physically in any kind of a way. He is simply not ready to completely give you that committed, marriage type of proposal at this moment, but he does love you. Something that does bother him is the finances. Finances bothers him because there's you have more money than he does, basically is what it is, and that does bother him. That being said, you guys have both the same type of ambitions moving on forward. I feel as though we know that we can come to some type of agreement, and I know that we're looking towards both going towards the long term. Nobody is looking at a short term. Nobody is looking at something that's just a little bit of a fling. He truly does love you, sweetie. He truly is looking towards a future, but I'm going to say that finances do kind of bother him because at this moment I feel as though he does not have as much as you do, and he kind of holds on to you for certain things, and he doesn't like it all that much. Oh, he talks about marriage because he does. He believes that you guys are going to be getting married, but he cannot tell you a date. He cannot. And that's what is happening. Thank you, my dear Hanson, sweetie. He cannot actually tell you a date. That's basically what I'm seeing at this moment. He is looking towards it. He does talk about marriage because he knows that that is something that is important towards you. It is something that you do want, right? And that's it. You make double. He knows that it's something that you want. So he knows that it's something he needs to kind of feed you as information, as advice, as wants, and as desires, because he doesn't want to lose you. And he's not lying. When he talks about marriage, right? It's not that he doesn't want it. It's that at this moment, he's not able to offer it towards you. For him to offer marriage, he has to be more stable financially. He has to have gone through different type of steps that he's going through at this moment that are going to allow him to feel stronger, to feel better, and to feel as though he's able to offer you that beautiful future. And for him, marriage kind of resonates with trying to offer you the best future as possible. At this moment, he knows that he can't do it. So he's looking towards it, but not making any movement towards it. But he is definitely having it into his vision. So will you guys get married some point in time? Probably yes, because it is into the plans. But he's just not really able to make those movements towards it, or to offer you, let's say, that beautiful ring, because he just doesn't have those finances and doesn't feel like he's strong enough for it at this moment. Yeah. Let me give you some messages from him. But he truly does love you, Hocus Focus. He really does, sweetie. Messages, my sweet love. Oh, my love incense finally burnt out. Hold on. Let me do this. All right. Yeah, but he's not much for party. He doesn't do the partying scene, sweetie. So, sometimes you can have the best friends as possible, but the fact that some of them like to party doesn't mean that you like to party. It doesn't mean that you're going to be going out. And even if it did, let's play the devil's advocate. Even if he did have a lot of friends who did like to party and he went out partying with them, A, it's not really his style, so he's not going to be doing it all that often. And B, he loves you. When you love, you love. There's no two ways in between. If you love somebody, you will not cheat. If you love somebody, even if you go to a party, even if you're drunk, there's no reason for cheating or doing anything onto anybody when you love somebody. And he loves you. So I say have no fears. That's it, right? Messages, my sweet love. Here we go. I want to be able to see you more and more and more. I don't ever want you to move on from me. I want you to know that I miss you when you're not close to me. I want you to know that I do love you. I want you to know that I know that you have vulnerability and insecurities with me. I also want you to know that you do know me best. And I want you to know that it's important that you know that you're important towards me. I know that you know that I'm right, but it still hurts. I know it's still crazy. I know it still bothers you. I know that it's annoying. It's stressful. It brings, oh my God. It brings questionings. It brings anxiety. It brings all different kind of feelings within you. And it's normal. So I'm going to say, don't beat yourself up upon it. It's absolutely normal. I just kind of try to live through it as best as you possibly can. Know that it's only going to be a certain amount of time, and try to make every single time that you do have with him, make it the very best. Enjoy yourself together, and nothing is going to happen to you guys, I promise. Let me know if there's anything else, my beautiful Hocus Pocus love. Siren needed a timestamp. TP, let me know if you're here. Siren is going to be at 1:16 and 30 seconds. So 1:16:30. Who is coming towards you in love, and you would like a Rider-Waite. Let me go and see over here. Actually, let me go into the most traditional Rider-Waite that I've got. Oldest deck that I have is this one. Here we go. Sending you much love, Hocus Pocus, sweetie. So here we go for Siren. TP is next, and then Maria. You guys might be having some buffering. There could be a couple people having some buffering from what I can see. Okay, so 5 of Wands, also getting the Tower, also getting the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, sweetie. So what I'm going to say is the following. Hello, TP. Nice to see you, love. Hello, Siren, also, sweetie. You guys are here right on time. So who is coming towards you in love? Let's go and get a couple of little different decks of Rider-Waite all together. For the moment, what I can see is that not too much is actually happening, sweetie. Tower reverse. Something has happened into the past. We've kind of evolved through it, kind of moved on past. But the Wheel of Fortune telling me we're not quite ready, or we're not quite at that place. I know that you're kind of waiting for the right person. Maybe I'm going to say be a little bit careful between your wants and your desires and everything of the such. Sometimes we kind of aim into impossibilities, or we look for things into people that might not quite be there at this moment. My King of Swords being in reverse also. So my sweet love, who is coming on in towards you? Sweetie, for the moment, I'm seeing nobody for the following, I'm going to say 4 months. Within the following 4 months, somebody is going to be coming on in. It might not be the best relationship ever. It will be a relationship. It will be with somebody who is somewhat dominant, somebody who likes to be right, somebody who likes to make decisions. You're dealing with somebody who's a little bit of an emperor over here. So somebody is going to be coming on in. I'm going to say it's going to be a fire sign, and I'm going to say within the following 4 months, which would bring you somewhere around March or April. Like I said, somebody who's about 4 years older than you, a fire sign, somebody who's a little bit stubborn, but sweet and loving and caring, somebody who knows what they want. They don't really like to play any games. But until then, I kind of feel like we're looking, but not necessarily finding what we want. So I'm going to say next relationship coming on in into the spring, sweet love. Somebody a little bit older, somebody who is fiery, but somebody who knows what they want, somebody who is sweet and loving and caring, but somebody who is completely new also. It's not somebody that you know into your life, sweet love. That is the Emperor that you have down here. It is the Emperor, my sweet love. Before that, it's like you meet different people, but nobody is really up to the expectations that you want. Nobody is really quite all that interesting. I'm definitely not saying nobody is coming on in or nobody is kind of popping on through, but nobody is interesting enough for you to actually follow on through with. The looks of this person, they have darker colored hair, they do have a beard, they do have a tattoo onto their, I'm going to say onto their left arm. Fairly tall, fairly strong also. Like I said, about 3-4 years older than you are. I'm not quite sure where you're going to be meeting though. I don't see it, my love. Hello, my beautiful MZ. Enjoy your dance class, my love. Enjoy it, sweetie. Keep up those beautiful, strong vibes. Yes, you do get the Emperor, my sweet love. So, my sweetie, I'm going to say good for you, my sweet love. Somebody who actually knows what they want is coming on in. So, yes, somebody who's a little bit more dominant. But I don't have any problem with dominant. Dominant can be really quite good. I know, Hocus Pocus. I know, sweet love. Let me go and see TP, my beautiful sire. And if there's anything else, you let me know, my sweetie. As for TP love, if you attend work Christmas party, how's it going to go? Considering how you feel about some coworkers. And will you or JW female, will you get the vacant MK's job? Okay, let's go see. Let's go see for TP. Maria, Karima, and Susan are up next. So TP, if you attend the work Christmas party, how's it going to go? Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands. You're going to need some courage. You're going to need some strength. Some people you don't like all that much. Some things will be good. Some things will be a little bit less good. Will it overall be okay? I'll say yes. You're getting your Two of Wands. You're getting your Ace of Wands, followed out by your Strength, your King of Wands in reverse, and you're also getting the Star. So are you wanting for things to be a little bit different? Yes. Are things going to end up being okay? I'm going to say yes. So are they going to be maybe as bad as what you're thinking? Absolutely not. Should you go? I'll say yes. I don't really see any problems whatsoever. I know that you kind of have to a little bit push yourself to actually go because we are getting our Strength card. But I'm going to say move on forward with it, sweetie. Don't let yourself be stopped by anybody by not going towards it. So I'm going to say it's going to go okay, sweetie. I don't see a problem. Even if there are some people that you don't like all that much, which there could be a man over here you really don't like, I say it's not a problem. Just kind of stay away from them, sweetie. And will you or JW, female, get the vacant MK's job? Let's go and see that. Maria, are you still here, my beautiful Maria? Let me know. Are you going to get that position altogether? We want it. We're thinking about it. We would love to have it. But my Seven of Cups reverse, my Eight of Swords, and my Magician reverse are telling me that neither one of you guys are actually going to be getting it. I kind of feel like we need to look a little bit more into the future with our Three of Wands to have anything just kind of open on up, but into a different position perhaps, sweetie. So my dear TP, I'm going to say no for that one, my sweet love. But I do say go to the party, sweetie. Absolutely. Hold on over here. I'm going to put around. Let me go and see my beautiful Maria. Maria. Let me just go like this. Seeker today. Nice to see you, love. I will be with you shortly. Okay, hold on just a second. Okay, let me go over here and voila. So, Maria, I'm moving into my PayPal. Just one second. I have not seen Carrie tonight. Are you lurking around, Carrie? Are you lurking? Just kind of wondering. Let us know if you are. If so, I'll say hi to you, sweetie. Okay, so Maria. Oh, I do have other questions by Patricia, so okay, I got you, sweet love. So here we go for Maria to begin with. Ooh, that is not the right one. Hold on. So I have Maria. If Karima is back, she's going to be next. Other than that, it's going to be Susan, Seeker today, and Patricia. Maria, first one is over here. Are you here with us, my love? Let me know. Hello, my beautiful Maria Christina. Thank you, my sweet love. Oh, I like it, John. I think that's nice, sweetie. Both of you know TP. Both of you know. On TP, yeah, it's just okay. There's nothing bad. There's nothing bad. It's just going to be okay. So I'm going to say if you do want to go to the Christmas party, definitely go towards it, TP. Nothing bad is going to be happening. So if you do have a desire, go towards it, but don't force yourself to go to it if you don't want to. But nothing is bad is going to be happening if you do go. All right, into the meanwhile, here we go for oh, there's Maria. I knew you were here, sweetie. So Maria is next. And if we have Karima somewhere, Karima, you can post your questions. And if you're here, please do put like a bunch of pointy fingers so I can see that you're here. Okay, Maria, my love. So you talked it in, you saw him. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, let me go see what he was thinking about the conversation. Okay, so first one, we actually want to go see what is happening over here. Okay, my love, I'm basically going to have to say for the moment, what I can see is the following. I feel like he was a little bit heartbroken by the fact that you guys could not necessarily see each other or not necessarily actually talk to each other anymore. I feel like he wanted more. I feel like he was wondering. I feel like he was a little bit curious. I feel like he actually wanted to continue this relationship as much, or anyways, a conversation as much as he possibly could, sweetie. So I'm definitely going to say for you over here, my sweet love, that he wanted more. I feel as though he was even a little bit more curious about what was happening and what was going on. I feel like he wanted to have more conversation. Um, I really just kind of feel like he wanted more, sweetie. So I'm going to say he was definitely disappointed altogether because of the end of the conversation, if you will, because he wanted to continue to have this talk with you and because he was truly interested in what was actually happening. So, yeah, I'm going to say that after cutting the conversation after those minutes, he was a little bit annoyed because of the students, but he couldn't really do all that much about it. Like I said, it is in regards to work and everything that goes along with it. But could he have continued to talk with you? Absolutely. Did he want to continue to talk with you? Absolutely. I kind of feel as though when you guys actually said goodbye, you guys were both a little bit into the parking lot. I feel like he wanted to say something, but didn't really. When you want to say something, but you can't necessarily say something, it's like everything is just a little bit blocked. You don't know what to say. You don't know what to actually pronounce as words or anything of the such. But this is what I'm seeing. So, yeah, this is what I'm going to say for the moment, my sweet love. He wanted to continue to talk. He loved the conversation that you guys had. I like the fact that he was interested in what was happening into your life at the very same time. I feel like that was nice. I feel like it was positive. I feel like we're open. I feel like we're interested. I feel like we wanted to know even more. But yeah. So hold on. Let me just go over here. Oh, let's go like that. Hold on. Okay. I know. No, I'm looking for Karima, sweetie. Lilith, I'm looking for Karima. Whenever Karima comes on in, just let me know, okay? Because I'm looking for Karima at this moment. She is actually supposed to be on up next after Maria, but I need her to come on in. If she doesn't come on in, Karima's going to be our wild card. We're going to go and see Susan if she's not in yet. So hold on. Let me just continue on over here. Why did he not ask you out, right? Or about the party? Yeah, why did he not ask you out? He did not ask you out because he was not feeling strong enough. He was not actually feeling courageous enough to actually ask you on out and to make that movement towards you. He was still kind of feeling as though maybe it's not the right moment. Maybe you're not completely open. Now, the fact that you actually said that, the guy that you really want to spend time with, everything of the such, I kind of feel like he was a little bit wondering if there was somebody else, if you're interested in somebody else, and what is truly happening with that. I just kind of felt like he was a little bit in limbo, didn't know what to say, didn't really know what to do, so nothing really actually happened. It's not that he didn't want to, he just didn't know. He wanted to tell you more. He wanted to be closer. He wanted to open up more, but was simply not able to do so. So he did not ask you out because of your conversation. When you said that when you choose a guy to hang out with, that's a guy you're actually going to want to spend time with. He was actually wondering if there was somebody into your mind that might not actually be him. And he didn't really necessarily want to get into the whole conversation, so did not actually ask any questions because he did not really necessarily want to get any answers because he was a little bit afraid about maybe the answers that you would actually be giving him. So that's what actually happened over there altogether, my sweet love. I don't necessarily feel as though he was stretching out your conversation, longer as purposely can be. But I do feel as though he did want to spend as much time as he, possibly could with you, my sweet love. So I will say yes for that, sweetie. Okay, hold on. Well, let me go over here. Let me make sure that there's nobody else around, because we haven't necessarily looked at that tonight. The Five of Cups, the Lovers, the Hanged Man, and also getting over here the Five of Pentacles, so, or the Four of Pentacles. What I will say is the following over here, sweetie. I feel as though for the moment, there's nobody else around. That there's no doubt about it. Do I actually see him making moves soon? He would love to, but I don't see him making it. So there's a difference between wanting and doing. At this moment he wants, but he's not doing. He needs more courage. He needs more courage. He needs more strength. He needs more 30 minutes talks is actually what he needs. The more 30-minute talks you get, the stronger he becomes, the more he believes into the relationship, the stronger the connection feels, and the more capable and the more comfortable he feels about actually opening on up towards you. Yeah, no hot chocolate, no party, not a good idea. Good for you for not doing so, sweetie. It would have probably ruined the vibes altogether. So here we go. When you look into each other's eyes, what is actually happening, right? I feel like we get caught. I feel like when you guys look into each other's eyes, you get caught into what is happening into the future. How could you guys see each other? You get caught into beautiful, I'm going to say fiery moments together, into those loving, into those passionate moments, where it was just you and him. We also get caught up into a lot of memories of the past. We get caught up into a lot of desires. We get caught up into a lot of I should have and why didn't I, and all those different questions kind of mixed on in together. So there's a lot of regret, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of questions, there's a lot of returning into the past within our memories. But basically, when you look into each other's eyes, that is where you actually do feel the love that is there, that is strong, that is powerful. That's where you know that he truly does care and truly does want to be with you. So that's where the true power of the love actually is. And again, I'm going to say good for you for not necessarily pushing on anything. Yeah, did you miss anything on up today altogether? I don't feel like you missed anything on up. You would have messed something on up if you actually would have talked about the hot chocolate thing. Then I would have been saying a yes. But no. Hello, my beautiful Amy. How are you doing, my love? Okay, so hold on. Did you mess anything on up altogether? I'm going to say no. You did absolutely everything as you possibly could. Nothing wrong whatsoever. I do feel as though he wanted more. He did. If he could have stretched this on out even further, then he would have. If he could have talked with you for a whole hour, he would have. Yeah, your PayPal number 1 did cut the question off. Yes. So did you miss up today? It's a no. Will you be at a school tomorrow? Will we talk? Are you going to talk tomorrow? Are you going to be talking tomorrow? I'm going to say no. You might get a hi, you might get, somewhat of a smile, but you're not going to have a conversation, sweetie. I'm going to say no for that one, my love. How are you doing, my beautiful Amy, love? Let me give you some beautiful messages, okay? But I am so glad for you, Maria. Honestly, sweetie, you just needed this. You needed to have this beautiful moment. You needed to have this a lovely time where it was a connection, where it was strong, where it was just kind of beautiful, and just the both of you guys together. You needed this, sweetie. Messages for you. I think the world of you. I'm making changes for the better for us. Sometimes I feel like I can't always give you what you need, but you are always onto my mind. And sometimes I wonder, will you actually give me that second chance? I am done playing all different kind of games because I know that you are the love of my life. Oh my gosh, love shine. Oh my God. Today was like crunch day. I kid you not, sweetie. Crazy. My outdoor decors are done, and they've been done for like 2 weeks. The inside of my house was like half done. I have 3 Christmas trees inside of my house. One of them was completed. The other 2 were really just missing the toppers. So like the star and everything of the such. So we completed that today. And I completed the other decorations that I had not had the time to do. But today I had to take care of the elves because we've got elves that are arriving that we have to catch tomorrow. So tomorrow I have to make like special elf cookies. I had to make sure that I have special elf dust to catch them. Oh my God. Yeah, I had a crazy day today working on Christmas. I did. But I managed to do everything. Tomorrow now I gotta go and catch some. I gotta go and catch some little lutins. That's what I gotta go and catch elves. And then my craziness of 24 days of elf tricks began. Now that is nuts. That is stressful. Yeah. Amy, yeah, I say you gotta get going. You gotta get going. You gotta dedicate yourself a couple hours to get this going, sweetie. I hope so. The more time like this you get, my beautiful Maria, the better it will be. The easier it will be for you guys to actually be together and to get this connection, sweetie. Karima's our wild card. Let me go and see Susan for the moment. So Susan is going to be on up next. Susan is going to need a timestamp, please, at 1:42 and 30 seconds. So 1:42:30 for Susan. The Seeker today is next, followed up by Patricia, Maria CP. So Susan, what is Andrew thinking about you and feeling? You need to know, was he with his ex-wife? Let's go and see. Okay. Is he with his ex-wife for the son's birthday? I will say yes. Is he cheating on you, though? I will say no. Are you going to be able to spend Christmas together? It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult, but I'm going to say it's going to be possible. But it's going to be difficult. It's not going to be an easy feat, but I believe that you will be able to spend Christmas together. Is A with another woman at this moment? I'm going to say no. I don't feel as though Bryant is upset at you, by the way. You missed it. You missed it. It happens, sweetie. I don't feel as though he's upset with you. I do feel as though he truly is honest and truly is loving and caring when he says he wants to make you that beautiful turkey and everything the such, sweetie. I know. Should you do it? I say yes. Swap up gifts, sweetie. Why not? It's not even a question of love or relationship or wanting to be with B, want more than A. It's a question of you've had a past with him. He was nice, he was sweet, you loved him for a very, very long time, and you still have a very strong connection, so why not swap gifts? I don't have a problem with it, sweetie. But as for what is going on with A is not cheating on you. A is with the ex-wife at this moment, but is not cheating on you because of the son's birthday. I don't feel like A is doing anything with anybody else, but I'm still going to stick to my guns and say B is good. Bryant is good as a friend, but not good as a lover. Bryant does care, does love you, does want the best for you, and I feel like Bryant can be a really, really good friend for you, as much emotionally as physically, but not necessarily into a loving type of relationship. Should you swap up gifts? I say definitely, my sweet love. As for A, I believe that you will be able to spend Christmas together. And again, I do not believe that he's cheating on you at this moment, my sweet love. The seeker today, our beautiful seeker today, is going to be at I know, Amy, I know. Yeah, I've been way too busy, honestly. I bought a couple Christmas gifts online also into the meanwhile, because I usually have all my Christmas gifts done by this time. I have nothing done. I have nothing. I mean, zilch, nada. So, like, I'm behind on everything. But I got to catch my elves tomorrow. So, tomorrow I got to make elf cookies. I got to put elf traps. And I have 3 kids who want 3 different elf traps. So, I got to do 3 different elf traps because that's the type of mom that I am. I try to make everybody happy. My dear God. Okay, so here we go for the seeker today. Definitely. Amy, let me know when it's done. Send me some pictures, sweetie. Okay, so hold on. Let me go over here. Seeker today. Seeker today is at 147. 147 for Seeker today. Sweetie, a general advice about your life for the next month, family, job, or whatever pops on up. I've got you, sweetie. Let me go see what I've got, my love. Here we go for the seeker today. Patricia is next. So, can I give you some general readings about your life for the next month? Okay. Work. Teamwork is going to be really, really important. Really important, my love. Collaboration is important. Learning is important. If you have anything that you can go and brush up onto your skills that you can work upon, anything of the such, I definitely say go ahead with it. Move on forward, sweetie. I do feel over here that it is really, really quite important to be careful. Be careful. There is a man into your life somewhere who is kind of either trying to create some obstructions or some challenges or some obstacles into your life, and I feel as though they're doing it because they're a little bit immature. They're not quite doing what they should be doing. They're kind of playing games into a certain way. So maybe at work or maybe into your personal life, be a little bit careful for that. It's important for you to make amends, past resentments, let go of them, cut those cords, let them go, sweetie. Whoever was into the past was no good and they're still no good. So just kind of let that go on by. For you yourself, I do see over here personal celebrations. So I do see some good things actually happening, sweetie. So I'm basically going to have to say for the next month, my love, family-wise, you're going to have some good family gatherings. You're going to have some good friends. You're going to have some good times together. As for the job, it's going to be important for everybody to kind of work together. Be careful for somebody who can be a little bit manipulative at work altogether. They could be a little bit even immature is what I will say, but I feel as though things are going to go by quite fine. So other than that, I'm going to say that you're good, sweet love. I don't see all that much happening or that much really kind of popping on in. Spirit seems to be saying that you need to express yourself. You need to talk more. You need to take actions towards what you want. Just don't think it. Make it happen. If you just think it, it just kind of stays there. It's kind of stagnant. Nothing really happens. But if you bring it on down and you make it happen, then people start listening, people start believing, and people start following. And you start to follow yourself. You believe into yourself, and you move on forward. So, sweetie, please, whatever ideas, whatever thoughts you have, move on forward with them, because a lot of abundance, a lot of beauty, a lot of really good financial opportunities are coming towards you, not into the month of December, but more somewhere around the month of February. So seek her today. Better things are coming forward into the month of February for you financially. And to the meanwhile, make sure to work with other people, to collaborate. Be careful for somebody at work, like I said, who's a little bit immature, might try to manipulate. Other than that, friends and family, things seem to be going quite well, my sweet love. Don't give up, sweetie. Don't give up. Times are hard for everybody. Be strong. Believe into the future. Believe into yourself. Believe into your power. Move on forward. And most importantly, speak your truth. Always speak your truth, sweetie. May it be at work. May it be into your personal life. May it be with family. Say what you believe is important. And that is going to change everything altogether. You will feel respected. You will feel as though people will actually start to change, to modify. Instead of you modifying to make other people happy, I feel as though we're going to be moving more into a certain unity, sweetie. Let me know if there's anything else, okay, my love? Sending you much love, sweetie. My dear, beautiful Patricia, this is Patricia's turn. Let me go see. You did send me a couple little questions on through. Hold on. So, I have you 1, 2, 3, and 4 times. So hold on. And Patricia is here. Hello, my sweet love. I know, I see that. I'm going to go see. You're multitasking, right? And you're going to Home Depot with your friends. So we're going to leave you a timestamp just in case you don't get it. Oh, love shine. Amy, I feel like I'm so behind on everything. I told my mom today, I'm like, I'm so behind. And she's like, why are you so behind? I'm like, because I don't have enough hours into a day. I'm just behind on everything. I try to do my best, but I'm just behind on everything. So here we go. We're going to put a timestamp for Patricia because she is actually gone to Home Depot. So Patricia's going to be at 1:52. I need to know if Maria Cristina Perez is with us. Let me know if you're here, sweetie. After that, we're going to be with Amy. So after Maria Cristina Perez, we're going to be with Amy. So here we go for Patricia. Let's go with the first one. Okay. Yes. Exactly. Okay, well, let me go and see. So how's he actually feeling after yes, or after the surprise message? Let's go and start off with that. How's he feeling towards that? Lilith and Watson, we're going to be closing up the lives at 10:20 in 20 minutes, guys. In 20 minutes, sweeties. Okay, so how's he feeling about the surprise message altogether? I'm seeing the Emperor. I feel like he's believing that what he has said and what he is feeling is actually quite secure and actually quite strong. I feel as though at this moment, he is actually feeling good about it. I feel like he's got a little bit of a will of a certain command. And when I say command, I just feel as though the message that he is trying to send out, he believes that it has been understood. He believes that it's going into the right direction. And I feel like he likes it. So I feel like he's actually feeling quite happy about the last surprise message that you did send him. I feel as though justice has been somewhat kind of served, if you will. and he's feeling better about it. So is he feeling better? Is he feeling less stressed? Is he feeling less anxious? Is he feeling like what he did and what he said was good? Yes. So he's continuing into his moment of feeling like you guys are moving on forward into the right way, and that it's okay for him to express himself. It's okay for him to actually say what he is feeling and what he is thinking. So I'm going to say that what you have sent out so far anyways seems to be really quite good. I know. And I think that's beautiful. I love that message that you sent on out, sweetie. Oh, hold on. I got, I don't know. I got logged out for some kind of weird reason. Okay, let me go back in just one moment. And let me go see over here. So, is he still planning to come and see you into the month of December, right? And let me go and see your other question. Is he still planning to come and see you into the month of December? Hold on. And voila. I know. Oh my God, Patricia, pray for you. You're an Aries. I know it's not easy. Us Aries, we're crazy. And I say it into the most respectful, beautiful way, but we are kind of crazy. Okay, so here you go. What I'm getting for you is this. Does he understand? Yes. Does he know how you're feeling? Absolutely. And the fact that he understands and the fact that he knows what you're going through and how everything is kind of just navigating on through makes him understand even more how things are going and what he needs to do. So I'm basically going to have to say over here, sweetie, he knows that he loves you and he knows that he wants to be with you. Otherwise, he would not have gone through all those receiving messages and everything as such. He just simply would not have. So I feel as though it's really important to kind of hold on to that, honestly. Is he still coming to see you in December? I still see a yes, and I'm seeing somewhere around the 13th of December. It's a number that I'm getting that's popping into my mind, so I'm going to say yes, somewhere between the 13th and the 17th of December seems to be his date when he's coming on over to see you. So I'm definitely going to have to say yes, he's still coming on over. It actually changes nothing. Like, he still loves you. He still wants to be with you. It's just that sometimes he kind of feels like he has to a little bit put his foot down because it's a little bit too much for him. And if he doesn't say it, then he's just going to he's going to not really follow on through with what you're sending. He's going to maybe delete what it is that so it's not really good. I'm going to say he wants to be completely available towards you. He wants to be able to read your messages. He wants to be able to send something on back to you. But if it's more than like once or twice a week, it's just a little bit too much for him. He really just can't handle it altogether. Doesn't have the time, doesn't have the patience, doesn't really have the desire neither. If you guys were living like close to each other, you guys could have supper together, you could talk about it. It would be a completely different situation. But kind of being far like that, it's more difficult. And he's not much for all that communication, sweetie. So I'm going to say he's definitely come to see you somewhere between the 13th and the 17th of December. Nothing has changed. He loves you very, very dearly, sweetie. Nothing but nothing has changed within that, sweetie. Have no doubts, have no fears, but do be careful about the type of messages that you sent on out, okay? I'm going to give you some messages, my sweet love. Anna Maria CP, just let me know if you're still here, because you are on up next, followed up by Amy. Amy, you can post your questions also, my love. Hello, my beautiful Karima. Post your questions, sweetie. Post your questions, my love. You can definitely post your questions. I was actually ready for you a few moments ago, but you were not here. But now that you are, post your questions, Karima. Go ahead with it, my love. I'm going to answer Maria CP, and I'm going to answer you right after. Okay, Karima? So my beautiful Patricia, sweetie, we must talk. Communication must never, ever fade between us. Let's dare to go for it, because a beautiful, positive outcome is going to be expected by it. I know that we are united, and I know that we can work anything on out. And nothing is happening for no good reason. We are together forever. Exactly. I don't feel like he's going to be telling you, though, Patricia. I don't feel like he's going to be opening on up to tell you exactly how he feels, because he doesn't do that. He keeps everything within, but when it's a little bit too much, sometimes he just kind of poofs. It happens. But I like the fact that you did ask him, but he's not going to do it. Let's enjoy our happiness together, and I want you to know that you are truly the very best thing that has ever happened towards me, because I believe that together we are definitely stronger. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith. Sending you much love, my beautiful Patricia. You have got this, sweetie. Maria CP is at 2:01 and 40 seconds, 2:01:40, and not a problem, Karima. Go ahead with it, sweetie. So Maria CP is up next. Karima, post your questions, and whenever I see them, I'll start answering them, my sweet love. So what's the current status of Nune towards Maribel, third party, right? What is happening with them? Let's go see. So what is the current status of Nune towards Maribel, third party? Thank you, my beautiful Lilith. Okay, King of Pentacles. He is wanting to provide. He is wanting to be strong. He is wanting security altogether. My beautiful Maria Cristina Perez, sweet love. He feels as though there is a luck, there is a turn. There's a turn within the Wheel of Fortune that is slowly happening. So faith is slowly kind of making things happen that are letting go of certain people and opening up doors for new people. I feel as though the doors are opening on up for more for you. I do feel still that we do have a lot of insecurity altogether. I do feel as though we are searching for more emotional balance, something that we don't quite have at this moment. I'm going to say that lately we've been living by a lot of different kind of extremes altogether. What is mainly happening, my beautiful Maria, between you and Nune is that we are waiting. We're looking for a different perspective. We're looking to observe a situation, to get a different angle, to trust, to move on forward, and to be with you. So the current situation between Nune and Maribel, not so good. I feel like it's complicated. I feel like there's frustrations. I feel like things are not going all that well, but we're still kind of holding on. So we have not completely let go, even though things are complicated. So this is what I'm getting between them and the energy between them all together. I know that the third party is definitely holding on to Nune, does not want to let go. But I feel as though Nune wants to let go of the third party altogether. As for the outcome for December for both of them, let me go and see, my sweet love. Thank you for posting, my beautiful Karima, sweetie. And thank you also, my beautiful Amy, for posting. So I'm going to go and see Amy, and then I'm going to finish on up with you. Okay, my beautiful Karima, you're going to be the final one for tonight, my love. So, Maria Cristina Perez, Any outcomes for December for them? Let's go and see that. Thank you, my beautiful Karima, for posting, my love. And thank you, Amy, also, sweetie. Okay. So, sweet love. What is going to be happening? I'm seeing a personal closure, but I'm seeing a lot of being somewhat irrational. Is the actual relationship going to stop into the month of December? Not quite, but I'm getting independence. I'm getting third party situation. What I'm going to predict for the month of December is that I feel as though we're slowly letting go of that other person. I feel as though Nune is slowly letting go of Mirabelle. We still have not completely broken up, but I feel like we're just like one step close of actually doing it. The breakup is probably going to happen between the month of January and February. We're working onto it. I kind of feel like we're a little bit into those last threads, those last little moments where we're a little bit holding on, but we don't really know why. We're just kind of holding on a little bit by, it's sad what I'm going to say, but a little bit by pity, a little bit by self-sacrifice altogether. We don't completely want to hurt. We don't completely want to create all different kind of problems. So we're kind of hoping that the other person is going to understand and just kind of simply let on go. So I'm going to say for the month of December, don't expect any huge changes. It's more going to be happening into January and February, where I feel as though there's going to be a cutting of the cords that's going to be happening, sweetie. They're still talking at this moment. Yeah, no, things are not good at them at this moment, sweetie. They're still talking, they're still together, but there's a lot of conflicts, there's a lot of frustrations, and things are not going well altogether, sweetie. So I'm going to say, my beautiful Maria Christina, things are not good, things are not well, things are not happy. I still feel like we're kind of holding on simply because we're holding on, sweetie, because sometimes love is difficult. Well, not sometimes, always. But you know how often you'll stay into your relationship because you do care about the person, you do want the very best for them, you don't really necessarily want to hurt them, but you don't necessarily love them anymore, but you don't want to hurt them. So you kind of still hang on. I kind of feel like this is what's going on between them at this moment. Yeah. I'm going to come and see over here what's happening with our beautiful Amy. Okay, hold on. Okay, Amy, my sweet love. Nothing is going to be happening between them this December. There's no breakup happening. It's complicated. There's frustration, but there's no breakup happening. The breakup, I feel, is more going to be into the month of January and February. No, Nune does not want that girl. I feel as though Nune is holding on because we do care for the person. We do love the person because of who this person is, because who this girl is, but we're not in love with a person. Yes. That's what it is, my sweet love. And sometimes it's difficult to let go of somebody that you care for but you don't love. I feel like that's where the glitch is at this moment, my love. I'm wishing you a lovely evening, my beautiful. I'm sending you so many beautiful hearts, sweetie. Amy, my love. Amy is going to be at 2:09 and 15 seconds. You did get to see Mark yesterday. Good. Okay. And he left today. Well, I do like that. Wait, hold on. I don't actually have your questions though. Where's your questions, Amy? Okay, let me go higher. Maybe your questions are higher on up. You went to his place. Oh no, I don't have your questions, sweet love. All you're saying is you did go to Mark's yesterday and you did see each other, right? Okay. My beautiful Amy, please do post your questions whenever you're ready, but I am glad that you did go to see Mark, sweet love. I'm going to go and see over here our beautiful friend. Oh, his thoughts and feelings. I got you. They're there. Ha ha. Okay, so here we go for Amy. Regina, hello, my sweet love. You're going to be right after our beautiful Karima, okay, sweetie? So, I'm going to put a new timestamp because I babbled on through. So, let's say at 2:11 for Amy. Mark's thoughts and feelings yesterday and during the time that you guys were together. No, don't do that, Maria. I'm not a good idea. You're not going to get what you want. I know it's tempting. I know it's tempting, my love. But if you do it, it's not going to end up giving you what you want. Okay, but I know it's tempting, Maria. I know it is, my love. Okay, so here we go. My beautiful Amy. I know. Don't do it, Maria, sweetie. Don't do it, love. Yeah, no, don't do that, Maria, sweetie. Amy, we had a good time. We spent a lot of good time together. We feel as though it was nice. I'm seeing good. I'm seeing collaboration. I'm seeing teamwork all together. I feel as though it was a nice moment where it was loving, it was kind, it was sweet. I feel like there were no problems, there were no turmoils. You know, sometimes you guys do meet, sometimes it's a little bit complicated, sometimes there's all different kind of stories that kind of pop on through. I feel like this time it was nice. I feel like it was strong. I feel like it was good. I didn't really feel like we had too many problems all together. Oh no, I got you, sweetie. Thank you, Amy. I feel as though he is getting more and more emotional maturity altogether. He's getting more balance. I feel as though he feels that there is somewhat of there's somewhat of a change. There's somewhat of a change within the air where we're wondering how to move on forward, what to do. I feel as though sometimes we want a little bit more and we don't really want to take you for granted in any kind of a way. But when you're not there and you're not with us, we're just kind of feeling lonely. He's feeling sad when you're not there, my love. So yes, I'm going to say that he's wanting more with you. How did he feel about the text that you sent him when he was at the airport? I'm going to say he enjoyed it. I'm going to say it was loving. It was caring. I'm going to say he's going to hold on to it. He felt love. He felt adored. He felt special. He felt like he has not felt in years. So I kind of feel as though you a little bit revive, if you will, that beautiful flame that he's got within him. You know, sometimes we talk about that love, and there's one thing about loving, but there's another thing about truly loving, where you can just kind of feel that flame that is burning within you. You will do anything to make that other person happy. You will do anything. And when you receive just even a single little message or word or anything, your heart just kind of palpitates. It's a little bit what I'm seeing. You too, Lilith. You're having lagging too, right? You're going to miss him so much. Let me go and give you some love notes, sweetie. I know, right, Watson? She definitely does have this. Let me go and give you some love notes, my love. Hopefully when you guys get the replay, maybe you won't be lagging as much. You have no sound, honestly? Oh my God. Are you serious? Like, you have no sound? Really? Does anybody else not hear me? What is going on, guys? Can you hear me? Or is it just lagging? I have Karima and Regina who is next. Karima and Regina, let me know if you have any problems whatsoever. I'm definitely there. Yeah, no, I'm here. You're sending me emails to tell me you don't hear me? I don't know. What are you sending me, sweetie? Oh no! Concurrent viewers. Oh my God. Yeah, email time. You guys definitely have some issues going on. Okay, hold on. Let me do something. A love shine. I'm gonna give you some notes. Let me just write a couple little things. There's no sound and it looks like I'm frozen. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Now that just can't be good. Now can it? I'm frozen in time. Okay, let me go see Karima. Okay, Karima. I'm getting current feelings. How did he feel? Seeing you today. Okay. I got you. What is he planning to do about it? How is he viewing you? And messages from him. Okay. Okay.